Now you getting drunk, twerking with your friends. Oh man, lovely Tuesday night, man. We here for a good time, not a long time, bro. I ain't gonna let y'all know that right now, bro. Your boy is tired. Your boy tired, bro. People aren't even gonna show up tonight, bro. That's cool though. Little advice going to work. Little advice, man. That's some fine shit for sure. I ain't gonna cap with you. Okay, Fallon Henley. Yo, why don't we let JC Jane wrestle, bro? What's good? What's really going on? It's something about JC Jane we don't know about. What's going on with JC Jane?
Yeah,
Yo,
it's good, man.
shit, man. What's going on with you?
Just got off of work like 2 hours ago, bro. Finally got some rest, and I got the day off tomorrow, so I'm definitely gonna have to do some videos.
Word up, man. Seize the night for sure, man. So I wanted to hop on real
Mhm.
quick for a little hour before I go to bed. You feel me?
Same. Shit, man. But what we gonna talk about, man?
Shit, I'm trying to wait for see if some more of the homies come on. We gonna go a little left field, boys. Shit, we can talk a little bit about Raw, man. Man, sending
Uh,
prayers to Zoe Stark, bro. That Zoe
yeah,
Stark
I
shit
thought
fucked me
that
up,
shit
bro.
was nasty, bro. That shit was nasty. The way
But I
her
need
knee bended,
these.
bro.
Yeah, it was good, y'all. I need y'all fans to shut the fuck up, though, bro. Like it was Kyrie Zane fault. It was Zoe Stark fault, bro. Let this shit rock, bro. Like
Bro,
it
it
happened, bro.
happens. Injury
Like
happens, motherfucker.
Come on now. Like, if Big E forgave that nigga Ridge Holland, bro, Zoe Stark and Kyrie Zane gonna be fine because Ridge
Word,
Holland definitely fucked that up. Like, he fucked that up
word.
for sure. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
let that. Ed, what's going on?
Good
What's
at
what's good, y'all? What y'all talking about?
I'm telling
Zoe's
these niggas
injury.
to chill on Zoe Stark and Kyrie Zane, trying to who to blame. Like, just let that shit rock, bro.
Word.
I
None of
mean,
y'all niggas wrestle. Like,
to be fair, Kyrie thing did just come back. So
word. So that I know she probably like, damn, bro, I just came back. I gotta deal with this shit, man. But it
Word.
ain't, it
And
ain't, it
didn't she
ain't her
just post
fault
a
though.
picture that nah, first of all, they fucked that up. Why would you even spoil that in the first place? That
Mm-hmm.
should have been a surprise. Especially consider the fact, wasn't she the one that just went viral for being in the gym and she got like a little bulked up? Or is that was another wrestler?
It was her and Xia Li.
Exactly. So like what the fuck, bro? Like
they make me mad when Zoe started booking too. Like, why is she wrestling
mhm.
on main event before Raw come on air? You telling me she
Word.
can't get no TV time?
Just be like that, dog.
She was looking fine too. I don't give a fuck nobody say. That
Word.
long hair, I'm like, maybe she found a new look and shit. She about to show. Then this bullshit happened. I'm like, damn, bro, shit had me
Mhm.
tight, bro. And I,
Word.
I, I wonder if the finish was gonna be. It probably wasn't gonna be different. Rhea probably was still gonna win regardless. But I'm curious as to what the finish was gonna be. Because if Zoe Stark would have took the pin, I would have been mad regardless. So
Word.
niggas would have been mad at me regardless. So fuck
Word.
that.
Who do we got for the money in the bank this year?
So
This
far,
question is Rhea, Liv, and Roxanne so far.
Mm. Oh,
But
let's
my
talk
thing
about
is,
Roxanne Perez. I don't know if y'all happen to see my short. This boy
yeah,
Dom, he about to upgrade again, man. Man has a good taste in women if they do that storyline. I'm telling you.
I mean, I don't know about an upgrade, Ricky. Now, I might need to take your New Jersey card, man. What you talking about an upgrade? He might go. He might go lateral
I
or
mean, hold on,
sideways.
think about it. But here's the thing, right? You gotta keep in mind, I'm Latino too. So is Roxanne Perez. She's like Liv, but Latina. Like, you feel me? I don't
Now,
know, bro. Like, think about it. Like,
Roxanne Perez
he
got
got mommy. He has a snow bunny. Now he might have a nice little shorty, little mamacita up in here, man. I'm telling you,
niggas
bro.
like look niggas like they don't want to see that, and I understand if you got
Bro,
fatigue with romance, but if you really think about it, bro, we really haven't had a lot of romantic angles in WWE recently. So I don't
bro.
really
The
know
last one
like
was
what
Rhea,
niggas talking
Dom, and
about,
Liv. I take
and
that
that shit
away.
don't count. That shit don't count, bro. I'm sorry.
Word.
Rhea ain't give a fuck about that nigga.
Not like that. Yeah.
Like, come on, yo, that shit ain't count. D Walk, what's going on, bro? I'm about to hit you with the link, my guy.
I'm not really into the story.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even gonna be about the romance shit, bro. Finn, look, soon as she gave the chicken nuggies to Dom, Finn was looking like, "Oh yeah, I got your bitch ass. I'm gonna get you in trouble." That's what it's about. It's not about the romance.
But
It's
you know
about
what's
Finn trying
crazy?
to break
Can
the
I say
roof.
this though? Can I say this? Notice how like when the Judgment Day broke up with Dominic with Damien and Rhea. Remember when Finn went up to Rhea and said, "I'm the one that told him to go hang out with Liv in this." What if he's gonna do the same thing with Liv now, but Raquel? Like, I'm the one that told Dom to go with Raquel. I'm the one, like, because I ain't gonna lie, Dom was staring at Raquel when she walked away a little. I mean,
I mean,
Roxanne.
Roxanne, yeah.
Yeah, Roxanne, because when she walked away, he was staring at her a little too long. I ain't even gonna lie. Now Raquel got jealous. She smacked that apple out of Carlito's hand and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Nigga,
oh,
you
is
would
it
have,
working?
nigga, you would have been staring too. We see what Roxanne got, nigga. Shit, I would have been staring
Word,
too. I gotta be a little quiet. I can't be too loud, but
word,
you
me
know what
neither.
I'm saying. See, Ed don't know about that yet.
Word, I don't know about that. Don't do it, Ed. Not until later on, dog. Enjoy this.
It's just entertainment. It's just entertainment.
Yes,
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 business,
Key. Yeah,
business.
yeah, Keon. Yes, yes, sir. Yes, she is. Yo, and this is what I was saying in my video, bro. Like
Mhm.
running ads during niggas' interests is disgusting to me. I don't care
And
what nobody
we
say.
come to CW, they do the picture in picture so we can see it. It's still
Or I want to see the entrance, bro. Like that's why niggas can't identify people with music because y'all skipping the
Yeah.
fucking entrances. Like the Judgment Day song, now that I'm listening to it, it's not as bad, but I never get to hear the fucking song, bro. Never.
Nah, you know,
Like
no, no, no,
even
no,
on the
no.
PLE, you don't hear that shit.
Yeah. Can I say this though? Logan Paul has the worst song ever. I'm sorry, he does. I was giving it
Yeah,
a
that
chance.
shit ass. That shit was ass,
When
bro.
I heard that shit this morning, I'm like, wait, this is what it sounded like the whole time. That shit ass.
D
What
Walk,
was
What's
good, man?
happening?
what's going
What's
on, bro?
happening? What's happening? How y'all doing today?
Chilling, man,
good.
chilling, chilling.
Chilling, man,
Nah, but
chilling.
Logan Paul has the worst theme song, bro. That shit's so corny. Like, I'm so humble. Like, shut your ass up. Like, that was like,
Did he have like three different ones? That's not his original shit. I don't think.
no,
No,
the
it
last
ain't.
one is not too. That's the crazy part. His other one was like, it starts with him saying, "Hey yo," and then some corny little whoa bullshit. And now he has this stupid corny ass fucking rap you hear in a middle school shit. Like, what
Yeah,
the
that shit
fuck?
corny.
It really
Def
is. I'm
Rebel
like,
ass. Def
heard
Rebel
that
ass,
shit?
bro. I'm sorry. They get them. When is their contract up, bro? Get them niggas the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro. Like,
Seriously.
the fact that they actually try to freaking change Randy's theme too, that's the crazy part. Because a few months ago, right, like before the overseas crowds was singing his song, Randy's like, "Yo, my theme song does not get me motivated or hyped up as it used to. I'm thinking of changing it." Then Death Row was like, "Oh, this is our opportunity." He said, "No, no, no." And then the crowd started singing it. He's like, "Oh, I'm keeping this shit. They singing it now. Like, I'm good."
Mhm.
Nigga, that shit
Yeah,
would be like, he's the
yeah.
viper, he's the viper, he's the biter, he a bite. It would have been some.
Voices,
I,
like,
what if he would have changed his theme music back to his old theme music?
He don't
nah.
like that
So,
one.
yeah,
He
he
don't like
don't
that
like.
song.
That's the crazy part
He's
too.
stupid. That
He
shit better
does
to
not.
me.
Yeah.
Word, like,
That's some shit, bro.
Man, what?
word, and the entrance was dope when he went like that, and the little sparkles went by.
Yeah.
That shit was
Like, I
dope,
don't know why
bro.
he didn't like that. That was actually a pretty good. Like, I get it, voices is iconic, but that theme was pretty good.
Man, that shit was dope as hell.
Yeah. Now, you know what I wish he would have done. So y'all know that rap song from Cake? Who was it? Cake Block or some shit? He made a song about Randy Orton like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "What's happening? I'm gonna show him on Randy or some shit like that." Bro, I
He
felt
ain't
like
fuck with
Randy was
that.
probably going. I feel like Randy legit was going to use that shit because he said that was his number one playlist for Spotify. It was that
Mhm.
song. I'm
You know
like, yo,
WWE,
Damn.
bro.
but
Them
they ain't
niggas
gonna do
cheap.
that. Word, they're probably gonna put some bullshit rap, but they ain't gonna put none of that real hip hop shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skipped that Trick Williams rapping shit today. I ain't gonna cap with you.
Wait, hold on. Trick Williams
Nah,
had a rap. Man,
I skipped that.
now I gotta
that
watch
rap,
it just to critique it.
I
Hey,
muted that shit.
the rap
hey,
wasn't
Mm.
bad.
his rap like these new age rappers now, Lil Yachty, Lil Baby, and all them. It's like 20
For
different babies,
real?
bro.
Man, why do I feel like I knew he was gonna rap like that, but like, damn, I was hoping. Man, I'm sorry. John Cena's the only one with a real
Facts,
good
bro.
rap gimmick. I'm sorry.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
he really is. Like his made sense too, bro.
Hey, yo,
Like
Jasmine, what you call it? Still ain't come out with them? Oh yeah, she might be in trouble. I remember
what
somebody
happened?
say it. Jasmine, Nick, whatever the fuck her last name is. She ain't been
Uh,
out with these motherfuckers in a long time. She might actually
damn.
be in trouble. She might be in trouble for that. Her boyfriend did that stupid shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm so
Dumbass.
confused.
Yeah,
Wait, who the fuck is what?
with fatal attraction, fatal influence.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
influence. Oh,
But John Cena, he the hardest rapper wrestler that did an album.
where his
Yeah,
album's platinum. That motherfucker. Yo, that song like we didn't want you to know. Don't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Like those are some bangers, bro. I don't give a fuck.
That, what was
Bad,
it? Batman on there?
yeah, bad
hmm
I'm a Batman. That shit was hard.
word. I'm like, yo, why he didn't put this as his theme?
Man, for real.
Like,
no
like,
strings was good, bro.
like that's crazy. Nah, but
Yeah.
And
I really hope he we didn't want you to know. I hope he uses it at least one time, which I
Yeah.
doubt it, but that would be dope for him to use.
yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Even though he a heel, bro, he could have had. He still could have had a special like WrestleMania entrance, bro. Like that.
Yeah.
Or
Like, come on, bro.
like they
Roman
could have
Reigns entrance used to be dope at WrestleMania. I ain't gonna
or
lie.
like if anything, they could have seen a video package of him winning every world title he's won. Like even in his OVW days, they could have started
That
from
would be
that.
hard.
But
Yeah.
nah, bro. They just said, which I understood for the character, which at the same time I gotta respect it because he's doing the his whole part, you know.
All right, y'all. Let's talk about why we really here. What do I
Mm.
gotta? All right, y'all. Let's do these ratings though. Let's do these ratings though. High key. Hey, Roxanne Perez, bro.
High
She
key.
she she 8.5. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna cap with you. 8.5. Now you gotta be realistic though. Like they all look good, but everybody not a 9 and 10 in WWE. I'm not
No.
gonna fucking lie to y'all niggas.
Word.
If I saw Roxanne on the street, that's like 8.5.
Same.
8.5. Solid 8. Yeah, that's that. I mean, but yeah, that's valid. But I'm talking about just like fuck the makeup, like regular looking, still an 8.
Oh, regular looking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
bet.
yeah.
Wait, only WWE or all wrestling?
All of them, because I got some for AEW. AEW got
Okay,
some
now
work,
we're cooking because
nigga.
I gotta put Tony Storm a
Mm,
9.5. I have to.
Yeah.
Like
I
her
ain't
face
gonna.
be look, her face be shiny as fuck with no makeup, bro. Like she be looking bad as hell, bro. Like I'm sorry, I gotta put her up there. I got Tony up there, man.
But she lost her. She ain't thick as she used to be though. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
feel like she used to be thicker. I don't know what happened.
She probably lost a little weight. I ain't gonna hold you, but she was thicker though.
Roxanne Perez like a 12. You crapping, bro. You
Oh
capping, bro.
man.
See
Oh
that?
my. She like 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's young as hell. Like she's
Nigga,
I
she's
think
supposed to look young. What the fuck?
exactly like the fuck.
Say why y'all niggas sleeping on Nia Jax? Definitely like an 8 to me. Nia Jax, bro.
Uh, she alright.
See y'all go discriminating, body shaming. Cora J was right about y'all
To
niggas,
be
man.
honest
Y'all go.
though,
It's
to be
something
honest,
about y'all niggas.
it's not
Well,
even
no.
about her body. It's just she's so corny to me. She's so corny to me, bro. Like even the way she talks, like literally, I'm gonna be the new champion. Like I can't stand that shit. That's such a turnoff to me. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. It's not even about the way she look, cause and low key she got an ass on her, but like, dang, she's so annoying. Like,
Statlander 9.
I don't know about that.
I don't know
mm,
about that, man. She valid though, but nah. I'm
hmm.
saying like a little ass girl. What do y'all niggas like? See, oh, here y'all niggas go, man. She like a little girl, but then on the opposite, somebody older, y'all say that bitch too old.
Or that bitch too fat. Oh, that bitch looks too much like a man. Like, shut the fuck up.
I'm about to say, come on, y'all. Y'all niggas don't be getting no hugs to be this
Word.
damn critical now. Come on,
Damn.
man.
All right, hold on. Prime Stephanie McMahon. Where we putting her?
That's a 10.
Damn.
That's a 10. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, like
Them
really
big
think
tits.
about it, bro. Man, when John Cena slapped the ass on SmackDown,
Before
Word
the big boobs
bro.
or before or after the big boobs?
after the big boobs.
After, bro.
Yeah.
No
After.
funny shit.
Yeah, I give her 11.
Oh, dang. He went over the scale. What about you, Ed?
For Stephanie,
Mm-hmm.
I said 9.
9. Okay.
K Quick, what's going on, bro?
What's happening, folks? What's happening?
Hey, yo, someone please, Couch, please pin that. Please pin that comment.
With the last one?
The one before it.
Oh, wait a minute. Ed, we about to have a great debate. I think we about to get now. Wait a second. Wait a second. Now, y'all. I want y'all to really think about this. Like, really think about this, bro.
So this kind of live.
It's like
I ain't gonna
it's not
hold you.
fair. You just can't do that. You just
Yes, you
can't
can.
do that.
Yes, you can.
That's not fair.
I ain't gonna. This is how I do it because I think both of them are beautiful. I think Alexa is finer overall, but Liv just got. It's her eyes. Her
Hey,
eyes.
how do y'all feel about that, bro? How do y'all feel about Kari Zane coming back and losing her first match to Rhea Ripley in the Money in the Bank qualifying match?
I'm about to say, yeah, let's detour today and get back because I gotta.
I mean, the thing, even like, I'm not surprised. That's like, not everybody gonna win a comeback match. Not everybody needs to win. It's just, it just sucks that Zoe Stark got injured because Rhea Ripley was probably gonna win anyways, and just paying Zoe Stark, which I wouldn't have liked either way. But I understand why WWE did it. I did want Kyrie Sane to win, but I did why they did it and let Rhea win.
I think Rhea's just going just to add more story with Io Sky because the story's not done yet. And I don't remember seeing Rhea in a Money in the Bank match. So this is her time to shine. Yeah, so that's probably why. So they can have a big moment, man. You gotta have big names in that hole, you know.
They could have easily did Rhea and Io and put Kyrie Sane in the match. I wonder why they just didn't do that.
Yeah.
That shit go both ways though, bro. I feel like that shit would have been justified if they was trying to stack the Money in the Bank. Like if Becky would have won, even though I'm happy she didn't win because I wanted Roxanne Perez to win. But if it would have been Becky, Charlotte, Rhea, I'm like Naomi, I'm like, oh why they trying to go Wills. I understand. But now if Rhea the most high profile person in the match, I don't like that, bro.
Because if Charlotte lose, because it's Charlotte, Julie, and Selena. If Charlotte lose, then Rhea shouldn't have been in there either. Because if Charlotte and Becky, it's no reason to put Rhea in the match.
I think Charlotte gonna win. I can't see nobody else winning in that triple threat.
Charlotte can't win.
I could see Julia. I could see Julia pinning Selena Vega, then they revisit that down the line.
I think Roxanne might do it.
I'm gonna tell you this. They need to, and this is probably to be truthfully honest, just the product in WWE.
But that's my thing right here. They need to start letting new blood win it because what they gonna do when the old blood leaves?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
So I'll say this: the past few weeks, the product in WWE has kind of seemed forced. I don't. Am I the only one that feels that way?
I mean, not really, because
even Paul Heyman's segments are starting to be a little unbelievable with this story. You know what I mean? But it's like stuff is overproduced and all that good stuff. And I knew I wasn't tripping because I listened to Busted Open. They were saying the same thing I was thinking. I'm like, all right, so it's not just me. So it's almost like with the triple threat match. I didn't have to watch the match to know that Rhea was going to win. It's almost like, how obvious can you be? Like, if to get things decided, you need to just throw a wrench in things, start switching it up, make it seem like it's a real situation instead of being so predictable. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe they're just throwing all the chips on her at one time. You know what I mean? They're just they're going to ride the joint till the wheels fall off and so on and so forth. But all in all, it's to the point where I don't have to watch a match to know who's going to win. You know, now if Kyrie just came out of nowhere and won that, I'm like, whoa.
I would have been cool with that.
You know, I'd have been cool with that too. It would have been something away from the obvious. You know what I mean? It'd have been more spontaneity in the sport and whatnot. But it's weird that I'm so in tune with the direction that the product is going. I literally did not have to watch the match. I don't have to watch matches to know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
And that's just in the Rhea match. The triple threat is just an example. It's like that with a majority of the matches right now.
I think it's more of a Raw problem. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about SmackDown. Be surprising me sometimes with who wins. I ain't gonna lie.
Sometimes they're better at it. Yeah. When you compare the two shows, SmackDown is better at it. I give you that. But they still have their bags they tend to fall into though.
Yeah, that made me think of another point that I wanted to bring up. The stuff with Jey Uso, like you can say his matches have been good, but if he's the world champion, why are his matches ending in no contest? Do you not have the faith in him to have him pin people? How's he your world champion and you're not allowing him to pin people in his matches? That don't make sense to me. He's supposed to be your world champion. I don't care who it's against. You're the ones that decided to do the matches early. You want to do Jay and Brown Breaker? Have somebody interfere and have Jay pin him. Like, the Raw main events are constantly ending in no contest, and it's so stupid.
Yeah. And matter of fact, let me give y'all an example. So, Saturday night's main event. John Cena is going to fight R-Truth. Who is going to win?
It's a non-title match, so R-Truth might win.
Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking, right? Some shenanigans is going to happen. R-Truth's going to beat John Cena. John Cena's going to look at himself and be like, is this crap even worth it? Was me turning here worth it? Because I just lost to R-Truth. And if, in my opinion, if that happens, right, then they're going to have another match and be like, Truth pinned the WWE champion, so Truth gets a championship opportunity, and that's the match where Cena wins, and some story can happen where Cena starts to regret turning heel even more.
All right, now good. Now, put a pin in that. Now, what is the possibility that is going to happen exactly how you just said it?
Like 10%.
Hey, Kyle, pin the last comment.
John Cena might just whoop his ass. I ain't gonna lie.
You said because if he put AJ Styles clean, then people will go ape shit. Well, how is he your world champion if he can't pin people? What are we talking about? This is wrestling we're talking about at the end of the day.
People say that nigga the champion, bro. He needs to win. He needs to win matches that's on Raw.
How are you gonna build up your world champion if he's not even
because look at this. Even if John Cena wasn't the champion, and let's say Cody Rhodes was still the champion, he was wrestling. That motherfucker wouldn't lose no matches. He wouldn't have no disqualifications and shit like that. He would be winning. That's what I said. They devalue the World Heavyweight Championship, which is why whoever win that Money in the Bank, mark my fucking words. If it's not LA Knight, they're going after the World Heavyweight Championship. They're not cashing in on the WWE Championship, no matter who it is.
And you said how I feel about the NBA stuff. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. Like, shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, he great, but that was unnecessary.
Stop showing them niggas. Stop showing that shit, bro.
Well, also, right now, to me, the WWE Championship doesn't seem more important than the World Championship right now. You know, in my opinion, right now, the World Championship seems like the title to get.
So here's my thing. I have to disagree on that just because, first, like, it's Logan Paul. Like, first of all, I love that they're starting with the Gunther story and that Seth Rollins story. It makes it look important. But I just, like I said, man, I just can't take Logan serious. So every time I see him near that world title or any title, I just be like, what the fuck is we even doing? At the same time, because this is John Cena, I feel like any title will be more important. Like, he proved it in 2015 when he was U.S. champ. That's more important than the WWE champ, and Seth was the champ for a majority of that year.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I'll give you the Logan Paul because, but at the same time,
that's a good decision to me.
Logan went after that WWE title when Roman had it.
So, and to be fair, I wasn't interested in that Roman run up to that point because I was already tired of it. And then when I'm like, okay, is that a point where now a YouTuber is gonna come in and it's like that's what really. So I ain't even gonna hold you like the same way I kind of feel with the world title now. I felt the same shit with the Universal title. So
so I'll say, and I'll also say this. The reason I say the WWE title is less important. Now, granted, yes, I know it's John Cena, but a majority would say his reign right now is not interesting. Like it's not it's not really, as far as heel Cena is not really it's not really displaying what we pictured in that aspect of a heel Cena. And right now, the World Championship has, no matter how cringy some of the segments may be, it has Paul Heyman, it has Seth, it has all these possible side missions and things going on around it, where we have no clue where this Cena thing is going at this point. Right now, he's about to face R-Truth. He's about to face R-Truth, for crying out loud. It's like the title reign and title is not interesting to me right now.
I'm actually interested in the R-Truth story.
Can I say this though? I'll give you
the R-Truth story makes sense to me. I like that.
Yeah.
I get it, but it does nothing for the title.
I think I will say this though. I think the Randy Orton match was rushed. They should have saved that for SummerSlam.
That was his best match so far of this title reign.
Hey,
Cody's.
Listen, I agree with K Quick on this. I think what K Quick means is, and this is what I've been saying, I feel like the World Heavyweight Championship is being booked better because they've established multiple contenders for the title. With John Cena shit, it's just going to be random. This nigga gets a shot. Random. This nigga gets a shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? The World Championship, we got 4 contenders right now. And it's like, okay, we know his lineup is Logan, Gunther, Seth, and then another nigga going to come and cash in on Jey Uso probably. Most likely. That's what's going to happen.
And then this that's what I mean. But they could have, you could have had Drew and Priest. You could have made that a #1 contender match.
Yeah.
Well, they got
the match.
Championship.
Can I say this? So I agree. This title reign hasn't been what I thought it was, but I'll say it's still better than his last 2, because the last one was 2017, and he literally won it an elimination. No, he won it at the Royal Rumble and lost it in the Elimination Chamber. So that was like 1 month of really him doing nothing. So it's already better than that one. So I'll give them props. And the last one, he only holded it until a few months. Like, what was it, Money in the Bank? And then it became, he defended it in a fatal 4-way against Randy, Kane, and Roman. And then he lost it to Brock at SummerSlam. And then that was it. So his last 2 title reigns wasn't even really that good. So I'll say this, it's better than those title reigns, but I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting a little more, but I gotta give it like probably a whole nother opponent or a month to see how I really feel about it, because I'm still debating it. But so far it hasn't been what I thought it was gonna be.
We definitely
literally SmackDown has LA Knight, they have Drew, they have Damian Priest. And so none of these guys are in the title picture right now.
No, I want to say this. I think, and this is the problem with Triple H, he's always late with everything. So here's what I think. If they're not going to give it to Karrion Kross, because I don't see them giving him a qualifying match, they're going to give it to LA Knight. LA Knight is going to hold that. He's probably going to have to customize his Money in the Bank. They're going to make money from that shit. Next thing you know, boom, he cashes in on Cena. That's how I see it.
I hope you're right.
I think LA Knight deserves it personally.
Yeah, it's either Karrion Kross or LA Knight, and I'm not thinking just off of like earning and deserve it. I'm thinking also of merch. I'm thinking of like
that too.
Because that's what the fuck they care about. And if you put first of all, someone already made a fan-made Money in the Bank for Karrion Kross, that shit, people are like, WWE needs to pay this dude money to get the design and have Karrion Kross win it. But at the same time, do the same shit with LA Knight. You feel me? Those are the only 2 that come to mind for me.
Yeah, think about this. Karrion Kross is the most over he's ever been in his career, and you're going for Tyrese Halliburton. You could have gave those minutes to Karrion Kross. You could have promo or do whatever, because he's already over. He's selling merch. So
that's what pissed me off. They gave us time for this NBA. Listen, I like the NBA. I hope the Knicks go to the finals, but I don't want to fucking see that or hear about that while I'm watching wrestling. Put Karrion Kross in that hoe and have him cut a promo. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, they showed that shit 3 times. We predicted it. Knicks versus we get it. Yeah, good for you. You ain't predict shit.
Triple H, it's almost like we know it. Who gives a fuck, bro?
Right now, Triple H, the main problem is right now they're bag hungry. They chasing the bag. They're chasing the sponsor. They're
Harder than
chasing the
ever.
plugins to all the sponsors. Like, we gotta pay these bills. They are trying to plug something every chance they get. The
Bro,
dang mat in the ring looks like a checkerboard.
Ooh. You know what's
Hey,
crazy? Can I say this? I just realized this from WrestleMania. Every match said presented by white dudes, presented by Snickers. Every match was a different dude that's presented by white.
Hey,
I didn't even realize that shit.
I
I'm
get
like,
tired of
what
the
the
Morgan and Morgan ads. Like, who's using Morgan and Morgan in
fuck?
WWE?
word, nigga. We got lawyers on retainer. We don't need no fucking Morgan. What you about to say, D-Walk?
Hey, you know what gonna make me crash out? They like Travis Scott come and win Money in the Bank and turn on John Cena because The Rock told him to turn on him. I crash out.
I stopped watching WWE as a whole right there. Shit.
I
I'm gonna
crash
tell
the fuck
you
out.
this. If WWE was smart, if they really want to make the fans happy, if Travis Scott show up and it comes to find out that he's in the Money in the Bank, all the other wrestlers need to jump.
Bro, but I don't even want that to happen because I'm already getting so
Hey.
tired of Logan Paul. The fuck we gotta add another celebrity in that whole
Hey.
fold.
I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go live and crash out. I'm gonna invite y'all to the page. I'm gonna personally crash out live.
Can I say this though? What the fuck is WWE's weird obsession? We're working with celebrities that literally are so fucking controversial. Like you have
And trash.
You have Logan Paul, a dude who records a dead person and scams. You have Travis, a dude that had that fucking incident, Astroworld incident in his concert. You got Cardi,
trash.
did so much shit, and has a whole video where she says she'll rape a dude and she admitted to doing it. You have Sexy Red, who 24 hours after being on NXT the first time, she and her crew jumped the dude and then got invited back. Like, what is this weird obsession with like people with WWE trying to work with like controversial ass people that they shouldn't work with?
Damn,
Like,
nigga, I'm far behind. Kalani won already. I'm still watching the fucking match.
I'll say this. That's the main reason why I'm really not fond of Logan Paul, because before he got into all this other stuff, I knew him. I knew of him in his YouTube days.
yeah.
He was a straight up asshole. You know, I can't stand bullies. I just can't stand bullies.
Niggas think I'm crazy, bro. I think Jake Paul has more redeemable qualities than Logan Paul. I don't give a fuck what nobody said, because at least the nigga, once he started boxing, he was focused. He wasn't doing bullshit. He ain't been in trouble. He ain't been in trouble in a long ass time, bro.
But I think my problem with Jake is that and he does this. Him and his brother do it, but they do it in a different way. They're culture vultures, man. Like, for example, they 1 minute they oh, look at me. I watch a couple of rap videos. I'm gonna have tattoos, wear a vest, wear a chain, talking slang and shit. Oh, but the next minute I'm freaking, I'm this and that. Oh, the next minute I'm an American. I support Trump. Like, that's my problem with them. They don't know what the fuck they want to be. They just do shit. Jake Paul's more of a like, oh, look at me, yo, I can afford this. I hang out with black people, you know, da 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 da. Logan Paul, he just tries to talk and he sounds like a dumbass.
Hey, Ricky, what did Eric Bischoff say? Controversy creates cash, man.
But at the same time,
can I say this though? Can I say this though? Who the fuck is Eric Bischoff to give anybody advice? Consider the fact your ass can't even like look, bro. Tony Khan had to survive CM Punk getting into a fight with his top stars twice. He had to survive Chris Jericho getting accused of shit and all that, and that could have ruined every man. Your ass couldn't even survive Hulk Hogan saying, "Oh, that's not gonna work for me, brother." I'm sorry. Yeah. It's time to admit Eric Bischoff should shut the fuck up about wrestling now. Motherfucker, you had your time. You did your thing. Yeah, you were the #1 show for a minute, but you couldn't even hack it. You're done. Like, fuck Eric Bischoff. Now he's starting a promotion with Hulk Hogan and some random ass dude no one knows about. Like, that dude fell off. He's done. Like, the only thing he had left was WCW lasted this long. It doesn't matter no more. AEW lasted longer than you. You're irrelevant. Like, fuck Eric Bischoff. Like, can I be honest? If they say, hey, you have to pick between Tony Khan or Eric Bischoff how to run a company. I'm going to Tony Khan because at least the motherfucker can help me have a company longer than fucking 5 years, and that's on God.
Hey, somebody got to clip this. You know what's hilarious?
I'm about to say.
I will clip this shit. What? 35 minutes. I will post it. I will post this shit. Like, bro, because Eric Bischoff is like the most annoying dude ever. Like, how you going? First of all, let me get this straight, right? You dick ride Tony Khan when he makes AEW, right? And keep in mind, this was at a time where he just got done working for WWE as a SmackDown Raw commissioner behind the scenes or whatever. Because I don't know if y'all remember when him and Paul Heyman ended up having that position where they're going to be like producers or whatever of the show. This was like not too long after that. You dick riding Tony Khan, you make an appearance for him. Tony's giving you bank money. Then out of the blue, because you don't like you're getting your criticism of it, which is valid. You have every right. But then it goes from getting criticism to being a fucking hater to then just joining the AEW hate train, and then you get mad when they do shit to you. Like imagine this, right? Imagine you dick ride somebody, then you keep talking shit about them, so much so that WWE ends up giving you another job or ends up even acknowledge you again. And then you just hop on the train of fuck Tony Khan, fuck AEW. Oh, those wrestlers are trash, this and that, la da da da, right? And then you get mad that Tony says, hey, we're going to celebrate lasting longer than y'all guys, and we're going to make it a whole episode. Like, and you know what's crazy? Have we heard something from him since then? No. All we heard is him and Hogan have started some bootleg company. That's what the fuck we heard. So on some real shit, fuck Eric Bischoff, bro. The dude is he's like dead ass done. Like he's irrelevant.
That motherfucker sound like Kevin Nash to me.
Well,
Talk about it,
bro. Kevin Nash is even worse. Let's bring it back to that when LA finally got over with the crowd. Let me tell you why. He's like, oh, LA Knight's just a bootleg version of Austin and The Rock. Only for the fans to come at him like, who the fuck is you? You watched him one or twice, and he's like, you know what? Let me apologize because I actually don't even watch SmackDown, so I don't know how he does shit. So that tells me you only listen to what the fuck the fans are saying online.
That's facts, like, nigga. That's like me doing it a review and not watching the shit.
That tells me, you know what that tells me? That tells me, even though you're a legend, you're one of the greats to do it, your opinion doesn't matter, so shut the fuck up. Because you don't even watch it.
What's crazy is though, what crazy is you supposed to be a legend and you supposed to be looking at new talent and trying to support them. Just like when he said, I still can't get a part where he said Io Sky suck. And I'm like, what the fuck did you watch?
I was about to ask you, who's the nigga that said that shit? It was him?
Yeah. You want to know what it is? Fuck Kevin Nash. As much as I'm a fan of him, I'm gonna say this. You want to know why? Because who was it? He said who was trash? Io Sky.
Io Sky.
He's just mad because Io Sky can do those moves that he wish he'd done. Because here's the thing about Kevin Nash. He can act like he's a big, tough guy. Bitch, The Undertaker legit looked at you in the face and said, you are way too tall to be doing that freaking second rope dive you do. Stop doing that. I'm going to beat your ass and never get done it. So, Kevin Nash, shut the fuck up, bro. You hating on Io Sky because she's doing the shit you wanted to do. But because Undertaker threatened your ass and you're taller than him, that's how you know. Man,
let me say this though, Jim Cornette funny. I ain't gonna lie, that nigga's funny. But his AEW shit, like niggas do have an agenda against AEW, and they don't watch. They don't watch, bro.
You don't watch AEW.
They don't watch it. Exactly. Y'all niggas do not understand. I know for a fact they don't watch it, bro.
I don't understand how somebody can have an opinion about something they don't even watch.
Yeah, that's what the fuck I'm saying. You know what it is, bro?
Listen to this. I was watching a video earlier. And these two guys talking about wrestling, then one of them said, I don't know who Kairi Sane is. How do you not know who Kairi Sane is if you've been watching their product the last 5 years? So what are we talking about?
Can I say this? I think it's time we just need to get the elephant out the room. These fucking legends, bro, they don't have real fucking opinions. They're just going online, they're seeing what's the comment that people agree with the most, and they just say that shit on their podcast or whatever. They don't give a fuck. They don't have real opinions, bro. They don't notice. Can I say this? Notice every legend that has a podcast is the problem with AEW is this. The problem with AEW is that. Okay, motherfucker. So how about you gonna help out AEW because they all say the same thing. It's good for competition, and I want them to succeed because it's gonna make WWE better. But they should then go do your thing. Go get some help. Go help them. But you won't do that because one, you're on WWE. You get paid by WWE. Two, you don't really give a fuck about it. You just say that shit just to say that shit. And three, you're fucking dumb. Like, because here's my thing, right? Like the Undertaker, right? I'm starting to dislike every time he brings up AEW. It's like, bro, we get it. You're a WWE lifer. You're the definition of WWE. The wrestling, the character, the promos. But like, bro, shut the fuck up. Every time someone's like, the thing with AEW is they're not telling stories. They're not telling this. Yes, they're not telling stories. So what? That's their style. But guess what, though? Guess who doesn't tell a lot of stories? Gunther. Gunther just goes there and whoops someone ass. But you mentioned Gunther. All of a sudden, my man Taker's like, oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. Like, so what? Gunther doesn't tell a lot of stories. Anything like that.
Well, there's a lot of. Well, obviously, there's going to be, whether people want to admit it or not, there's going to be bias and a lot
of course,
whether they want to admit it or not. But and speaking of that, now just to kind of spin back to this Logan Paul thing. Now, with him, I'm all about keeping the same energy because the same thing I say about Charlotte Flair, I can say about him. He literally came in and got stuff handed to him. He had a title match on his third match.
I have to agree. That's a good
he had a title match on his third match. He did not have to earn it. He didn't have to win. He literally comes in like he's John Cena and calls the spot. He just walked up to Jey.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up.
And he walked up to Uso and challenged him, and voila, he got a championship match. It also shows another thing. It also shows the politics, the business politics, because who pays WWE to have that logo in the middle of the ring? Who pays them to have a whole display at the side of the ring? So put money in their pockets. Does this mean you can pick your spot, basically? Can you be bought?
Right.
And I was going to say this back to the LA Knight thing. I've never got that. The supposed he's cosplaying The Rock and Austin. Like I feel like LA Knight is himself. Like I've never really
got that shit.
I never thought that shit. Even him and Eli Drake and TNA, it's like you take inspiration from other wrestlers. There's nothing wrong with that. If I say that Hulk Hogan took inspiration from Billy Graham, am I wrong?
Yeah, no,
you're not wrong.
Cosplaying anybody. I've never understood that.
Yeah. Can I say this though? And I'm
Show me one wrestler who didn't pick something. Show me one wrestler who didn't get nothing from another wrestler. Like the main thing I loved about Bray, because who brought me back into wrestling like towards the end of the PG era was Bray Wyatt. You know why I love Bray Wyatt? Because he reminded me of Jake the Snake when he spoke. Yeah. That motherfucker, because he didn't yell, he didn't talk, he would talk to you, like whisper to you damn near.
Yeah,
you know, that's Jake the Snake.
Hey, this Joe Hendry segment type funny though. I'm watching it on my phone. That shit type funny. He just did some funny shit with a Trick Williams clip.
Joe
that shit
Hendry's
hilarious.
my guy. I love that dude. That's my guy.
Can I say this though? So quick, when you brought up like the way Logan Paul came, like if he was John Cena, I'm so glad you brought that up because this is another thing I don't like about Roman's title reign. So you need to tell me, right? And again, you could call me a Logan Paul hater, but like let's think realistically here, right? You need to tell me Roman Reigns is gonna go against John Cena at SummerSlam, and they're gonna have a decent match, but he does one spear and he pins John Cena. 16-time world champion John Cena clean on SummerSlam. Then the next pay-per-view in Saudi, he needs the Bloodline's help to beat Logan fucking Paul. And
exactly.
Don't make sense at all.
Does that shit make sense? Does that shit make sense?
That's stupid.
Hey, but what about
thing? Like, and then people be like, "Oh, why you hate Logan?" Because they dick riding him too much. Like the dude does a couple of flips, it's entertaining, but think about it. Who is he to look like he can actually have a chance to beating Roman Reigns more than John Cena?
Ricky, you're right, and it's not
Like,
even
can
hate
you can low-key,
with his U.S. title reign. I never liked it. The 3 defenses in 256 days is not a good reign.
That's
he never
sad.
defended the damn
The
belt.
minute he won it, so many people's like, "Yo, y'all probably don't understand. This is gonna be good." I'm like, "No, it's not." He
If he was
barely shows up now. He's not gonna show up, bro.
if
A
he
month
would have
He
later,
never showed up.
and he
people
never
talk
showed up only twice.
and
He
just
never showed up and probably he defended the belt probably once.
and
Like,
people
And every time, other time he
if people talk about Cody's reign, and Cody had for a year had 10 defenses. That's more than 2 or 3 in 256 days. So what are we talking about?
But
I mean, that's horrible. That's horrible. Like, he probably wrestled 2, maybe 3, like 3 times when he was the U.S. champion.
yeah,
You know, and for real, you can count his matches on on probably 10 hands right now.
No, I remember
Or excuse
his
me,
matches.
on 10 fingers. My
No,
bad.
he wrestled
10, I
when
said
Logan
10.
was champion. He had 4 matches as champion, and he only defended it 3 times. Because that 4th match was him against Cody for Cody's championship. How did he get him back against Cody Rhodes?
but
And
whatever happened,
even that didn't make no sense, because in the promo he said, "What makes you think you deserve a shot at my U.S. He's saying this to the world champion, by the way.
yeah.
You know what I hate about Logan's promo when him and LNI were feuding? He's like, "Go back to the mid cards, motherfucker. You are in the mid cards." Like
that part,
bro. Literally, you're in the mid card. You know what's crazy? He's the most mid card because everybody knows WWE sees their title like this, and it's always been like this: the WWE title, the World Heavyweight title, the IC title, then the US title. The only time the US title had more prestige than the IC or even the world titles was when John Cena was holding it. And that's because he's John Cena. Take that away. That's literally like, bro, when people win the IC title, that's like, oh, snap. That's the next world champion right there. When people win the US title, they're like, oh, okay, he might, maybe he might be the next world champion, but he needs to win.
I'll say this.
Title. So
I'll say this.
Like, go back to the mid card. Shut the fuck
that
up.
world title, that U.S. title had more prestige during that Roman Reigns time when they literally had that U.S. title main event.
With Lashley, Seth, and Theory. It was
that was the closest. To me, that's the closest I ever felt like that U.S. title meant more than the world title because again, Roman was gone for most of the fucking year that whole time. Like Jesus.
No bullshit.
Hey, D-Wall, what you about to say?
Hey, I'm about to say, do y'all remember when Solo squashed John Cena?
Crazy.
That was dumb. That was dumb.
We didn't see nothing happen. So to me, John Cena gotta come back and beat Solo or something because first of all, that match didn't make no sense.
And then and also I think it was the year before that he got cleaned up by Undertaker in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That was the worst.
You know what's crazy though?
That was the worst time to do that match at WrestleMania.
It was, I think his last good run where he was still having bangers was like 2017. 2018, less than 5 minutes, he got beat by Undertaker. That same year, I'm pretty sure that's the year him and Roman had No Mercy match, the first one. And then it just went left and left. The only matches he won from there was tag matches. Single matches, he always lost. Always.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Wait. It is.
It is. Bro, it is.
Most of the time, it is.
It is.
2017. That's John Cena and.
Well, I will say the only reason I say in the WWE it is because the IC title is mainly a WWE title, and the US title was transferred over from WCW. But for real, the US title is one of my favorite all-time mid-card titles. For real.
I'm gonna say this, right? If I was a wrestler, I would want to win the US title. But realistically, and keep in mind, this goes back to Vince McMahon because this was his mindset. If it was WCW, he got to own it, he was gonna kill it or make it trash. Why do you? When they brought the invasion angle, they got rid of that. Edge was the IC champ and won the or was the US champ and won the IC champ. And guess what? One of the titles had to go. It was the US title, and when they brought it back, that shit was small as hell. It looked like a
I hated that title design, bro.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? They made it a little bigger, which made it look cooler. But like that shit was small as hell. They didn't give a fuck about it. Like,
but and for real, and the reason people feel that title has the IC title has more prestige. Like I said, it came over from that the US title came over from another company, and for one, just in the history in the WWE with the IC title is longer. You know, it's the WWE title basically for the most part, and for historically, anybody who won the IC title, they had world champion. They had world champion potential, and this is before the US title came over.
Yeah.
Whoever had that IC title, they ended up eventually becoming, like I'd say 8 out of 10 times they eventually became a world champion.
Yeah, like that's so true. Like Shawn Michaels, because like let's go back when it was just the world title and the IC title. Macho Man, Stone Cold, The Rock, Shawn Michaels, Triple H,
Chris Jericho.
They all won the IC title before they won the world title.
And wasn't the first ever ladder match between Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels for the IC
title? And for real, in WCW, that was the US title. Like every 8 out of 10 times, if you got the US title, you more than likely became the world title.
Yeah, Goldberg, Bret Hart. Let's see who else.
A whole bunch of them. Scott Steiner, Booker T.
But y'all niggas, hold on, y'all niggas not off the hook though. We didn't answer the ultimate question though. Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss.
Oh,
face Liv.
Just in the face, right?
Liv.
Face card. Alexa, Liv got some eyes, bro. Liv just got some eyes. Woo!
The smile, the laugh, all that.
Williams, read that shit to me.
Oh, Hot Chocolate, Corey Williams, Mr. WCW in the building.
Let me see the shit.
But why he doing that D-Walk? Who you got, man? You got Liv or Alexa?
Ooh, Alexa, before she had the baby, she's kind of thick. But I got to go with Liv Morgan. Man.
I would say if I had to choose just between the two, I'm choosing Alexa. But as far as just face card, Liv got it.
I think Liv got it, bro.
Hey, but to me, they should have brought back the European title.
Facts. All right, so let me say this. I want to answer this damn question. I'll tell you how they're wrong about AEW because they don't watch the show. It's as simple as that. Y'all talk about how they wrong about their opinion if the guy that runs the company. No, first of all, when Vince was the one running WWE and he said no one's gonna book his show but him, y'all were glazing that man. That's a genius. And he wasn't taking no one's advice. He took some suggestions here there, but he ain't taking Shane McMahon's advice about buying the UFC. But guess what happens years later? He partners up with TKO, and now it's the merge thing, right? So how is they wrong about AEW? Because they don't watch the product. And AEW, it's not the best, but they're doing better than most companies would have. They got top stars. They got potential. And that's another thing I want to bring up. I love how everybody says, oh, the AEW wrestlers are trash, but they'll pull up a wrestler that was never in WWE. Isn't that funny? Y'all hate AEW so much, but I bet you y'all don't say the same shit about Bobby, about Shelton, about Joe. The only wrestler y'all say that about is Moxley, and that's only because Moxley made it clear that he's staying in AEW. All these other wrestlers like Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, guys that we kind of see going to WWE one day, y'all not saying they're trash. And some of them have the exact style as Ospreay, as Omega, as all these people y'all swear are trash. Let that fucking sink in.
Niggas don't want to talk about how niggas was in New Japan, because if I hear any nigga say Kenny Omega ass, I would slap the fuck out of you, bro. Kenny Omega in New Japan was that nigga, bro.
Yeah, like people keep.
And for real, to piggyback off you, Ricky, you can say you like one show better than the other people. That's fine. But if we are going to nitpick the talent pool,
exactly,
you do not want to have that discussion.
I'm about to say AEW niggas, bro.
You do not want to have
that. And people like to say that Penta's an AEW guy. No, he's not. He didn't come from
Bro,
AEW. He's been around the
this is
world. So what are we talking
Pence has
about?
been in Lucha Underground and AAA, Impact when it was TNA. Like he's been everywhere, bro. So
And then,
he's not
and
no
one more thing.
guy.
People, they say Jay Uso, he got a limited move set. Okay, I show you Will Ospreay. Now you have a problem because he got too many moves. So what do you want?
Word. Yo, pull up this comment from Williams again.
Oh, and also, if we had that discussion, you can none of the WWE tribalists can argue anybody who was in AEW first before coming to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
You can't talk about Penta or Phoenix. You can't talk about none of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jude, you saying AEW feel wrestlers that WWE let go or never wanted? Who started the company? The wrestlers that they did want. The Young Bucks, Kenny, Hangman, they all started.
Can I say this too before I answer William's stupid comment? Can I say this too? AEW said they're gonna make sure people have jobs. Imagine making fun of AEW because they're giving wrestlers a contract where they can make money, while WWE says, "Hey, we're gonna release you, but for 90 days, we're gonna make sure you don't make any type of money off of wrestling, even though that's the main shit you do." That let that sink in.
AEW
literally, John Moxley
still got their shows.
Literally, John Moxley was allowed to go across the water and become the world champion over there in Japan and bring that joint back home to AEW.
And y'all niggas saying that, y'all gotta say the same thing about TNA too, then, because TNA was on the same shit.
Exactly.
If y'all gonna say that about AEW, say that about TNA, because all of them niggas tried out.
Oh no, that's definitely
people. At least you can. Ricky Saints was on TV the next day. He got released and he was in WWE the next day. You don't have 30 days to compete in a different company.
Can I say this too? So the dude that says the difference is that Vince grew up in the business. Okay, part of the business is about wrestling is the business about making bread, about making money. Tony Khan grew up in the business world too. It wasn't the wrestling business, but it was the entertainment business. It was the sports business. Since y'all want to call wrestling a sport, so he has some things too. So so y'all talk about Vince is different because he grew up in the business. First of all, Vince didn't grow up in the business. We saw the documentary. He grew up in a trailer park with an abusive stepmother who raped him and a stepfather that fucked him up. So let's get that out the way. He grew up in the business when he was a teenager at best. So
we can't.
Y'all always have an excuse for anything WWE related. Like I love WWE. It's the #1 wrestling company in the world. I said it. But yo, the dick riding y'all do for wrestling, y'all making it seem like it's a gang war, like on some real shit. Just enjoy wrestling, bro. If I want to fucking say AEW has better wrestlers, but WWE has better characters, I can say that shit. And what? Like,
I'm not
some real shit. That's the fucking problem. No more.
You know what days I miss? I miss the days back in the Attitude Era where I used to change the channel back and forth between Nitro and Raw. I swear, I just enjoyed everything. So
26 to 28.
Man,
26 28.
I'm saying, like, all of y'all travelers are just doing is robbing yourselves of good matches. That's all.
Well, I agree with this to an extent, though, because look, I understand their presentation isn't as great, but y'all do know this is a company that's been around for what 5-6 years. You know what I'm like? I don't understand that shit.
And can I also say this about the presentation and all that? Bro, they're a wrestling company. Since day one, they said, hey, we're going to be different from WWE. WWE, they do this fancy ass shit, this fancy ass stage. They're not going to do that shit. They're just going to have a big arena with the ring on it, with a little long entrance. That's all. Like, that's the I'm not forgetting.
And I personally like their presentation for real. I personally like the way that it looks, you know? Sometimes, like literally, I said earlier in this live, one of the problems with Raw and SmackDown is it seems overproduced. It's like it's no grit to it. You know what I'm saying?
I think if TNA can last as long as it did, AEW definitely can.
Oh, definitely.
Can I say this though? And this is a good example, right? WWE says, hey, we're not going to do a Raw stage or a SmackDown stage because we want to fill more people. So we just going to have a screen and a little hole where they can go in and boom, entrance, right? Oh, that makes sense. They need more people. You know, they want to sell more tickets, making money. AEW does that for their big events like All In and Double Nothing. Oh no, they're not having production. Why this doesn't feel like a pay-per-view, this and that. But yet you do the same thing for Dynamite shit. Oh, there is trash or this and that. Like you feel me? Like they're so stupid with it. It's like
and also one thing you guys gotta one thing you travelers gotta you're missing out on what I like about AEW, which is innovation. You know what I mean? They're doing different things. If y'all want to see innovation, if you want to see something different or creative, I want you to go on YouTube and look up something called Stadium Stampede. These guys put a ring in the middle of a football stadium and let 10 wrestlers go rampant everywhere in the dang stadium. If that ain't the most entertaining thing just to see people whip each other ass up and down a damn football stadium, I don't know what it is. You're not gonna see that on WWE.
But also, can we pull up the Dak or Williams comment too? Because Ricky really wants to go back and forth with this shit. But go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Ed.
Wrestling company of all time. So I don't know what to expect. They're gonna outsell anybody. So I don't know why we're making that comparison. Like WWE and AEW went to Wembley Stadium last year and sold 90,000. Yeah, I expect we to do that too. If they do that football stadium, then AEW can sell out crowds.
Here's my thing. Why? Or when niggas bring this up, why does it matter? I don't work for them niggas. I don't give a fuck who sells what. I'm watching it. I don't get money from them. I don't care who sell more. I care about if the shit looks AEW. I'll say this. With AEW, I have more fun. They do more campy shit, like the Harley Cameron shit. That shit is fun. WWE is better because we're more familiar with the characters, and it's just like a longevity thing. WWE's better, yes, but AEW, I have more fun watching AEW than WWE. I'm not gonna lie, that shit more fun to me.
Real shit.
So let me address this comment by Cole Williams, whatever the fuck. So they're saying wrestlers actually get paid during the 90 days non-compete clause. That's true, they do get paid, but here's the thing. They can make more money while wrestling. Don't believe me? Let's look at Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder. Let's say he literally said, first of all, Zack Ryder's been in WWE since I was in elementary school, bro.
That's crazy.
That got over when I was in 3rd grade. I'm a grown-ass man now, and he just did an interview with Chris Van Vliet not too long ago saying, yo, I'm having the most fun in my career and I'm making the most money. This motherfucker is performing in small venues and he's making the most money. And he was in WWE. So you can say, oh, they get paid during their 90 days not complete. Yeah, that's cool. But they make way more money booking shows, allowed to do signings, allowed to do promos in other companies. Bro, a wrestler can make more money doing like a random wrestler like Zack Ryder's, right? Who is getting paid good amount of money, can get released, go to GCW, and then also book another freaking match or for another company less than 2 or 3 hours later for 2 days down the line and make more money in 2 days like that. So
that's innovation. That's entrepreneurship.
It seems like Matt Cardona having a lot more fun in TNA.
Yeah.
He doing his thing right now.
Bro, he's won more titles, like the King of Hardcore or whatever the fuck it was. That shit was one of my favorites when he did that shit. He grabbed the title and redesigned it. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, y'all need to stop making it seem like WWE is this perfect, non-fucking fucked up company. There's shit they get wrong all the time. That's just
no company is gonna be perfect.
Exactly. I hate when they make it seem like WWE has no flaws.
That's why I pinned this comment, bro. You niggas was begging for an alternative to WWE when WWE was shit 2018 below. Now that you got one, you don't even like the niggas who watch it don't like it. Cool. But it's niggas who don't even give it a shot. Nigga, watch All In this year. I promise you that shit will change your life. I promise you. Niggas I'm like, oh shit, this shit actually kind of good. Shit actually kind of good. I can't say it's good though. Let me keep making my comments by ass to this. Niggas want to be on the side, bro. That's all.
And also, there's so much wrestling out there. If you don't like that, Go on, look up New Japan and get a death
Bro,
match.
this dude
Yeah.
would really be a no, bro.
You're not,
Okay, here we go
dude,
with this
listening
stance,
to what
bro.
we're saying. We're not saying that it makes it better. We're just pointing out you can't just point out the flaws of one company and not the other. Because every
And
company
besides,
all gonna have things that we don't like about it. So that's not the comparison that we're making.
and besides,
Well, go ahead, quick.
if you watch too much of the same thing over and over again, it gets boring and redundant. You need variety. You need different flavors at the restaurant. I go to the buffet to try different dishes from different cultures and styles and all that stuff. I'm not gonna sit there and eat greens all day.
Yeah, I compare it to something else too. Like we really want to go there. We can talk about women's basketball and how niggas hate on it all the time. But it's like you don't feel the chance to actually watch it and you're just hating on it. Like what's the purpose of hating on something you're not watching?
Yeah. So let me address the damn comment. So he's saying WWE ain't perfect, but that doesn't mean AEW is better automatically. Who the fuck said that? See,
Nobody said
goes
that.
back.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say
This
that.
is what's the problem. This is what I'm talking about. I legit give criticism to WWE, and I only mention WWE. You motherfuckers always say that doesn't make AEW better. When the fucking AEW came out my mouth during that whole sentence, like really fucking think. Y'all are the reason why this IWC is toxic as fuck and makes no fucking sense. It be your own stupid, like think before y'all speak, people. Like I know y'all heard that shit before. Like make it make sense. The math ain't mathing, people. Like what the fuck, bro? Like this.
Like there's a separation. Y'all just need to at the end of the day, y'all just need to for real. Y'all in the comments, y'all just need to really, really reevaluate the title you put on yourself. Because if you think that way, you're not a wrestling fan, you're a WWE fan.
Just here it is though. But here at the same token, niggas will talk shit about AEW, but y'all also saying WWE is trash. So what is it then?
Y'all just fucking certified haters. That's what it is. Y'all just want to bitch and moan about everything.
How about this? At this point, y'all need to find some other shit. Y'all need to just find other shit to watch at this point.
Go watch a fucking Marvel movie or a DC movie. Leave us the fuck alone.
Yeah,
leave us the fuck alone.
To piggyback off what Ricky was saying, like another problem with the IWC is it's so many people stealing opinions. Like I see a YouTube video of one guy saying something that he'll make, let's just say he making valid points, and somebody else will say it with no merit behind it. They just saying that because somebody else said it. You can't form your own opinion.
Dick riding, man. This dick riding. They all want to be. It's like I'll compare wrestling to hip hop right now, right? Every time you ask everybody, yo, who is the greatest rapper of all time? Every fucking time they say Tupac or Biggie. Now I like Tupac, Biggie, but they're not the greatest rapper of all time, in my opinion. They're not.
I say Lil Wayne.
I'm not gonna fucking.
I say Lil Wayne, in my opinion.
Word. I put Eminem up there, and it's not even for his lyrics either. It's just because I like his presentation and the way he does different stuff. With that's like wrestling. They're like, oh, who's the greatest wrestler of all time? Oh, I put Shawn Michaels. And guess what? They won't give you a reason why. They just say, oh, because everybody says that. Oh, Shawn Michaels.
Like people get mad at you for having an opinion too. Like I remember people got mad at me because I said I like Young and May more than Drake. I'm not trolling. I just enjoy listening to Young and May more. It's not against Drake. It's not.
I may not agree with that, but at least I know it's real. So listen, like I asked because I work with kids, right? I told them, yo, who's your favorite rapper? One of them legit looked at me and said, you know, I kind of like Lil Pump. I looked at him like, bro, that was trash. But the fact that you at least know your original and you actually have a real opinion,
you need to be real by it because I'm not listening to nobody younger than me say they're a Michael Jackson fan. He died the year I was born. So what are we talking about?
I'm glad you brought that up. Listen, I know a lot of Michael Jackson songs, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, he was the greatest of all time. That motherfucker died in 2009.
I don't know because I see, bro. Well, this is the thing. Michael Jackson's different because literally till this day, I see kids dressing up like him trying to copy his dance move. He's just different, you know.
Word.
But you know, cause he transcends just a musician. He's like a cultural icon. So I can see how there's fans of his that ain't even born yet. If we want to be.
Hey, but look at this. This is understandable. Keyword is your opinion. What it is that niggas, I'll say specifically content creators, have an opinion about something, but if you're a content creator, you have to back it up. These niggas just say shit, bro. Like I'm like, all right, let me see what this nigga talk about. Women's wrestling sucks. All right, why does this suck? Nigga, what's the point? He's not saying shit. He just start doing voices and start making. I'm like, bro, that's not an opinion. You're just saying
you know what's
shit.
crazy?
It's like
People got mad at me because I brought up in my opinion, I had an opinion that I felt like where's valid. And people got mad at me because I kept backing it up. I said I can't take certain women serious like the men when they wrestle, and they're like, why? And I go like, because if you pay attention, every time it looks like they're about to get into submission or something, they're screaming and yelling like, no, let me go, this and that. And it's like, you're a wrestler. What do you expect? And people get mad at that. But then I see people be like, bro, the Roman's wrestling sucks. And I'm like, why? It just does. It's not the same. And then they say stupid shit like that. Don't get real reasons. Oh, that's his opinion. Like, that's the crazy part.
Dude,
when you're doing this shit,
dude, if I told you my favorite wrestler was Bruno Sammartino, would you believe that?
No. The fuck?
Hell no.
My grandparents started watching him.
I would like, well, for one, if you told me that, the simple thing is, I would just want you to explain why. You have an opinion, then you should be able to argue it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I'll even use myself as an example. I always say, me personally, my favorite wrestler who I would put as the greatest of all time is John Cena, because I grew up watching that shit. But if I had to pick one where unbiased, where they're like, who do you think is the greatest that's like better? I say Kurt Angle, but here's the thing. I didn't watch Kurt Angle's WWE run. I didn't even watch his prime TNA run. I watched the prime where TNA became Impact. I watched him there and I thought he was good. Then I found out about peak Angle and prime Angle and all that shit. And then that's what it was. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, that run was so good. Like, I remember this. I remember when I watched it. No, I wasn't there for that shit. I wasn't there for that shit. And that's another thing with a lot of these fucking wrestlers, bro. Yeah. These wrestler content, they're like the evasion angle, the attitude era. You weren't there for the attitude era. And if you was, I bet you wasn't watching as much as you thought you was. Shut up.
See, I'm an 80s baby. One of mine was Roddy Piper.
Well, I'm a 90s baby. My favorite wrestler is The Rock. So, you know,
they the two that got me into wrestling, but they also be my favorites.
Yeah, but I will say this. I'll say this. If I was to unbiasedly say who's the greatest of all time, it would be Ric Flair. It'd be Ric Flair, in my opinion. Because granted, I watched him coming up too, and plus in the late 90s, we also had like home videos and all that shit. That's how I seen a lot of his old matches and title reigns and all that kind of stuff. In addition to what he was doing on Nitro right then and there, and that's how, just seeing how he worked throughout his career and what he accomplished, that's how I formed an opinion like, all right, yeah, this guy's the greatest.
That man Ric Flair sold his soul to the devil. I don't know how you gonna. Hey, no, listen. He crashed into a plane twice. Lived. The second time he crashed, his pilot died, and he walked out of that boy. He sold his soul.
No, speaking of Ric Flair, y'all remember that last match he had? He threw it called Ric Flair's last match. Remember that?
Yeah.
This motherfucker. Bro. I'm about to crash the fuck out, yo. And that comment by Jude, because there's no way. This is really stupid as fuck.
Jude, that don't make sense, I don't think.
How the hell are you a John Cena fan? Yo, stupid. I'm
a John Cena fan too, and I'm 18.
Oh, no. Y'all be quiet. I gotta hear this one.
Hey, Jude, do you know something that's called the PG era from like 2010, from all the way from like 2016 to 17? From that era, from 2000 like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, John Cena was like the biggest face ever, and I was watching in elementary school. So that's how I know, you fucking dumbass. Like you should fucking hey, I said it before. Think before you motherfucking speak. You guys are fucking dumb. Like,
Yeah, that would make sense.
Wasn't you watching him live in 2005? No, bitch, but I was watching him in 2010, and 2011, and 2012, and 2013. Think, motherfucker, think.
Bruh, I ain't gonna front.
just
It's only
throw
on
it.
this live I can see somebody ether the comments in a lucha
Man.
mask. This is the best
Word
shit
up,
ever, yo.
man. Hey,
Like, yo, I
Man.
swear to fucking God, I just love how people are just stupid, bro. You're the Jew. It's fans like you why people think wrestling fans are stupid. Like, get an education, stupid.
call that nigga an ethical troll. That is
Wow.
Not an
that,
ethical troll.
that is
Ethical
hilarious.
beast,
Hey, but
bro.
real talk.
Ethical
Hey, real
troll
talk. I've
is
been watching
crazy,
John
bro.
Cena. I've been watching John Cena since I've been going to watch him wrestle at OVW before he even blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna front. The first time I heard of John Cena was, when him and Kurt Angle started the Ruthless Aggression era, when he came out and challenged Kurt Angle. That's the first time I seen him.
Bro, okay, hold on.
I mean, I was watching him.
What are you
I
talking
was
about?
watching him and Batista at OVW. When they was at OVW, him and Batista was at OVW.
Yeah. Yo, can I say this? Hold on. That makes perfect sense. But me calling you names is not going to cover up my foolish statement. So does my statement make sense or is it foolish, Drew? Because you say that don't work in the UK. Apparently, education don't work in the UK neither. So, like, what the fuck?
This nigga Ricky is crazy.
No, I'm saying,
make sense or is it foolish? Which one is it?
hold on. I'm gonna say this though,
Hey,
dude. You
I know
can't.
y'all been, listen, I know y'all been crazy since the Queen died, but I know y'all not.
Wow.
What
Fuck
the
with me, bro. Yo, don't do. Yo, you don't want to do this. I'm the king of talking shit, bro. So like, I have all day, bro. This is not even my channel. I'm chilling here. Like, please
I'm gonna
make
say
my
this
day.
though. Drew, you wilding because I'm 18 and I'm a John Cena fan. So how are you gonna come at Ricky and he's 4 years older than me?
Yeah,
Like, what?
you know what it is?
Sense.
You know what it is? I think people need to realize the reason why John Cena will always be considered better is because of this, right? Austin, Rock, Hogan, and all these dudes in WWE only had like 3-4 years at the top of the game. John Cena had like 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
That had like 2 generations watching him. The Attitude Era, the Ruthless Aggression era, and the PG era. He had 3 fucking generations. Use your fucking head, people. Y'all not literally thinking before y'all speak. Like the fuck, bro. I swear to God, people just love to say stupid shit, bro.
Hey man, whoever here, y'all better enjoy this live because I can't repost this shit. I hope y'all know that. So whoever here, y'all got the exclusive because this nigga Ricky said the R word like 3 times, so I cannot post this. I cannot post this on YouTube.
You could definitely throw monetization right out the window.
Hey,
Ain't no
what
monetization happening here.
That's not going to work for me, man. The UK
Hey,
education system is other than your pathetic New Jersey education system. Yeah, well, at least I can
Hey
make
man, don't be doing that.
all the cursing and name calling sounds nice, but listen, motherfucker. You know what sounds nice? You know what sounds nice? When I fry your ass and these people are commenting like, damn, like you're getting so fried on this damn live. Like imagine people knowing you for getting fried from a YouTuber and no one knows what the fuck you look like. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what's funny, Drew? You always got some shit to say. But motherfucker, you're watching me. You're watching me. I ain't watching you. You're watching me and you're listening to me. Win-win for me, lose-lose for you, motherfucker. Now shut the fuck up. Respect.
Whoa, nigga, I do not look 25.
Damn.
That nigga said 18. You look about 30.
He said, "Look, you at least 30."
You about 30. Can you fight?
Bro,
Nah, nigga, we know what Ricky look like, but you
Now
been
that's
here
how
long
you know
enough.
that's cat. That's
You
how
been
you
here
know
long enough to know what
here.
Ricky look like.
We know what looks like.
we
Ricky
knew
just
Ricky
started
before
wearing
the
the mask.
mask.
Bro, I just started wearing this shit, bro. Go look at the video from like 4 months and before. You'll literally see my whole. Bro, I interview a whole porn star. You'll see my face and everything, dog. Go.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
They said, they try and say you been through something, bro.
Hey, yo, hold on.
I'm 18.
Can I
I'm
say this?
18, dog.
Look, he said he ain't 18. That boy capping out of his ass. Yo, y'all really
That nigga Ed look young as hell. What I don't know what
Man.
you talking about.
Nah, yeah, I don't.
He
Yeah,
said Rick probably looks like an average what?
Word.
I'm dead. They try to say my man Ed look 25.
What's that even?
I'm about to say, tell nigga 20. You say 25. What you trying to think that nigga handsome or something? What the fuck you mean?
Nah.
Cute, motherfucker. What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, they
What's going
try to
on in
say.
this chat, man?
Bro,
They
22
say,
to
but
25.
they
That's
said
crazy.
And
they
22
said
to
he
25 is crazy.
You know what's
They
crazy?
said he-
Ed just started growing facial hair too. Like he
Yeah.
had a whole clean face, had whole dreads, and he looked exactly his age. I don't know what y'all talking about.
yeah, that's crazy.
Like
They trying to say Ed. They trying to say Ed 30 teen.
Damn.
30 teen. This motherfucker said 30 teen. Yo, that shit funny. That
Hey man,
Hey, let's change the topic because what we was talking about earlier, with the looks and stuff. I say Bianca Belair and Naomi the only 10 out of 10s.
oh yeah, we got to finish the looks, man. This
Hey,
what
hold on.
this what
Hey,
this
I
what
got
the
one for
stream
you.
is actually about.
Jade.
Yeah, we got
Hey,
to
Liv Morgan or Tiffany Stratton.
without Liv Morgan. But
Yo,
without makeup,
yo.
I
Oh,
think
no,
Well,
I'm taking Liv. I'm taking Liv over Tiffany.
but
All
without
that,
makeup,
all
I
that
think
makeup.
yeah.
Hold on. Couch,
I
can you
think Naomi
tell me
without
real
makeup,
quick?
they both 10s.
Looking for it. How the fuck you thought I was his older brother? First of all, this motherfucker's like not like 10 years older than me. You know what? I can't believe I'm gonna do this. Y'all get an exclusive. Couch, put your face on the camera. Put your face on the camera.
Uh-oh, we got an unmasked Ricky in the building.
Bro, he just went against tradition, yo.
Hey man, I ain't a wrestler yet. Fuck tradition, man. Hey, fuck tradition.
Yeah.
Tradition speaking, I ain't supposed to have long hair neither. Fuck this. This is what y'all get. Fuck out of here. Yeah, that's
Hey,
right.
I feel like when Rey Mysterio took off his mask, that's how you just did.
Word.
Word. All right,
Wait.
you know what that means, right? I'm a heel now, and every big dude is gonna get their ass whooped, and I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna hump people and shit because that's what Ray did.
This nigga's crazy.
Those DVDs.
Hey, man, this dude on you, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
what?
dude.
What
Oh,
is
he
this?
waited. Oh, that was not creative.
Hold on, you said you meant me. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Wait,
he on you.
Wait,
This
what?
dude.
Hold on. Go.
What happened?
No, he said. So did you mean to replace Ricky or Couch with me? Because I'm confused.
Word, because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what do you mean I look older than I look like I'm Couch's older brother? And first of all, damn, really? Did someone just say a pimp named Ricky?
No, that's real. He good. Real good. Real
Oh,
good.
okay. I'm about to say, yo, what do you mean by that?
Hey,
You got the hair.
I get my hair done. I get my hair done.
Any relation to a pimp named Slickback, I think.
Hey, we gotta revisit
Yeah.
this on Saturday because I get my hair done Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna still look like I'm in my mid-20s, so we'll see about that.
That nigga Ed do not look older than me, bro.
What the? I do not look that.
Y'all
That nigga Ed
wildin'.
do not look older
Are
than
y'all
me, bro.
serious?
Y'all wildin'
Can we
tonight,
have
bro.
a conversation?
I mean, I appreciate it though. I do look young for my age, I guess, but that nigga do not look older than me.
Nothing. I don't look that old.
Yo, wait, hold on. Ricky the Godfather, where the
Yeah,
Ricky, you ain't trying to tie your hair like Roman? Fuck no.
Hey, you do kind of look like Roman right now.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you. You do.
Hey, man,
You do look
yeah,
Samoan.
put that shit back on, nigga.
hey, this dude trippy, bro.
Hey, you would have
Hey,
you fit in just like JC Mateo. He's not a real Samoan.
Right?
Well, damn, not.
Hold on.
That
Ricky
nigga-
looks like he does Damian Priest. Bruh.
Well, whole
Here we
time,
go with this Damian Priest shit again, bro. Isn't this like
Lizzo?
time they trying to compare that, saying I look like something about Damian Priest? Like, didn't we already establish this shit?
Yeah.
Like, wait, I look like
Bruh.
Jason. Who?
If you want to be truthfully honest, only two people in the bloodline right now are actually Samoan,
Word.
and there's like 5 of them.
Word.
Y'all niggas funny, man.
Man.
Gonna lie, real, I've been thinking about that because I do got like a blazer and shit in my closet, bro. Ricky looks like the Puerto Rican version of Jacob Fatu. You know what? I'll take that shit. I'll take that shit.
Niggas trying to flame now, but
Man,
That's crazy.
you said Bianca and Jade 10 out of 10.
No, I said Bianca and Naomi.
Oh, Bianca and Naomi.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. I like this comment right here because the dude do be dick riding me every fucking live. Can you pin that shit from Big? please pin that shit so everybody can see it. That's right, dude.
This nigga Cloud is crazy.
Man.
Look, this is see, y'all. This how you know this is a good live. I got my hair out and everything. Like, what the fuck?
But what's the move?
Can I just say this? This is the first time I can clearly see anybody in this fucking live in the last 2 months. I can you know how hard it is. Do y'all want to know how hard it is? I wish I could. You know what? I gotta make a camera and like put this shit so y'all can see what I see ever since I started with this shit.
All right, now imagine trying to wrestle in that thing for like 30 minutes.
Bro, literally, I'm gonna have to cut this shit off if I ever do this kind of wrestling. I'm gonna have to cut this shit off. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what? If anything, this gives me more respect to Axiom, bro. Like, I know and I look like Axiom, especially Couch, bro. I gotta respect that dude. Like, I don't know how the fuck he does it, bro. Like, I appreciate it, babe. Shit, man. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm out of breath. Jesus Christ, I can find
Hey,
this nigga can't even breathe in the mask.
Hey, Ricky been going ham on my man for like 20 minutes now.
Word.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to
appreciate you, Jew. You know what, Jew? Do me a favor. Whenever you don't like something, just go in on me so I can get more freaking stuff on my channel to blow up. Yeah, I don't mind it, man.
No, he gonna clip the ether session and put it up on his
man.
He probably is. He probably is, man.
Now we gotta go live this weekend though for sure. We gotta
for sure. As a matter of fact, Saturday main event, and then Sunday. Well, no, that's the other week. Because remember they also got that World Collide shit with AAA and Money in the Bank the same day. So I don't know how the fuck they gonna work that shit out.
I know. I'll do a watch along for Double or Nothing if anybody want to come through for that.
Oh yeah, I'll be there.
I'm trying to see what can I. Yo, is it true I can buy that shit on Max now because they had the deal, right? Their pay-per-views.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Because tell me why I heard that you can like buy their pay-per-views on Max since they have the deal.
But you still gotta buy it though. If that's like you still gotta pay that separate $50, $60 though.
Damn, bro, that shit trash.
So you paying? So, all right, so I guess Max just gets you the TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't gonna lie, Coach. I'm gonna have to clip a lot of this shit from this live and post it to my channel or something, bro.
I'm about to say I might have
to
send
Coach, you kind of made my job easy for this week.
Hey man.
Appreciate you, man. What will I do with Couch, man? Motherfucker giving me subs, blowing me up. Pause.
Yo, this nigga's crazy.
I ain't gonna. Yeah, that was crazy.
Let's say pause because that's wrong, bro.
I wasn't even thinking about that shit at first, but now that you said
it, but it sounded crazy after you said it.
But hey, man, if y'all ain't see my video about Raw, man, make sure y'all check that shit out and make sure y'all watch the ads just like y'all watch the ads on Raw. Don't skip none of my fucking ads, bro, because y'all niggas don't skip the Raw ads, so y'all better not skip my shit.
I skipped all them ads.
That's crazy.
If someone's video game, give me the ad.
Now, if you tune into the show at least 30 minutes late, you can just skip through all the ads. So yeah.
Hey man, stop telling them that shit.
Bro, the aura killer, bro, you're killing me with this Damian Priest shit. Like he says, "Hey yo, Damian Priest." Like, bro.
I'm about to say we went overtime. This supposed to be an hour straight.
Oh shit, we
how much time you got left?
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I gotta get off this bitch, nigga. I only got like 6 hours left for streaming for the month, but I mean the month about to be over, so we gonna do some shit this weekend, so y'all can see. Friday, I'm definitely streaming on Friday.
Okay, Friday.
I got you. I got you Saturday.
Yeah, hey yo, before we end, if y'all help me get to 1,000 subscribers, not only do I do a video without a mask, I'll buy a new one, and hopefully one with my hair be out, because that's another thing I gotta deal with this shit, bro. Imagine putting your hair in a ponytail every day just to wear this shit.
Man.
And me and Ricky got more shit coming, man. We got more of the promo series. I got a whole new character, so we got to make it happen.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like Paul, no funny shit. This look right here kind of cool. If I can get a mask, I'm gonna have a whole fucking Shawn Michaels pretty boy character up in this hoe. Like,
Yeah,
Hey,
get a custom made joint.
Hey, this
matter of
also,
fact,
I hope my
Pet
tongue
made
got my set for tonight.
word.
But hey, man, we gonna end right there. I'm gonna unlist this shit and send it to you, Ricky, so you could clip it.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. We're gonna start. I'm gonna
Easy now.
everything, bro. Email that
All right,
shit.
y'all. Word up. I got you.
Say.
Appreciate it for being on.